Whilst this most injury-vexed quarterback did gaze from yonder sideline, the Dallas defense eventually asserted itself. But the game's biggest hit was delivered by punter Sam Poescu.
Left for the 40, he's to the 45, Kevin Smith keeps his down. Oh, and he is drilled by the punter at the 47-yard line.
In football, as in Shakespeare, the play's the thing.
To me, I always looked at football in dramaturgical terms. It was a story. It was a struggle. It was more than just the score. And I still, to this day, remember the first line of script that I wrote for Facenda, and the line of script was, it starts with a whistle and ends with a gun.
NFL films, I call them the Picasso of the sports world. They're painting a picture, and they care about literally everything that goes into that piece.
NFL Films does an absolutely amazing job of bringing the game into the living room. Not necessarily the game as we see it on the field, but the players. They kind of personalize the players, and they personalize the game.
They had no problem selling the characters of the game, you know, whether it was Butkus or whether it was Ditka, Lawrence Taylor. You lived in those players' lives. You emulated those guys growing up. It was emotional.
We still have the Western Union telegram that my dad got from Pete Rozelle telling him that he had won the rights for $3,000 to shoot the '62 championship game. There's no way an overcoat salesman could walk in and even get an appointment with a commissioner, let alone write him out a check and say, I'm going to film the game, and have his only experience filming his 14-year-old son. I mean, that would never happen today.
So Big Blue, topless.
No, topless. So the Giants with a huge win over the Pittsburgh Steelers, the NFL's best team. And, well, you know, since we don't know everything around here, we decided to bring in an expert.
This is like the Los Alamos of football, and you've got every conceivable theorist, expert, analyst. You can go from hall to hall, from office to office, and the conversation is about one thing, and that's football.
He's on the ball thing, we talk about all the time. Yeah. This is why, right here. If he doesn't have two hands on this ball, this is stripped.
Look how strong he is in the pocket, though.
This guy's a tough guy to sack.
I spend a lot of time looking at the quarterbacks, which is, you know, what I did for 17 years, so I kind of get a good template of how guys are playing and how they're not playing. In the National Football League, every game is important. And I think the fact that there's a week between every single game, you know, people build up to that game. And I mean, without question, NFL film has been a major part of the growth of the National Football League, have really made the game a 365-day-a-year game.
You know, when you walk around here, there's a sense of history, there's a sense of accomplishment, there's a sense of that you want to be here, and you get an opportunity to see that from the start, from the beginning of football up until where it is right now, and there's a lot of changes.
Television's like pizza. You know, it's fast food. You got to get it done, you got to get it done quickly, and you got to get it out. But as long as you have passion for something, there's an artistic element. And again, to me, it goes back to Steve Sabol. He's an artist at heart. You can go look at his paintings. And it goes and follows all the way through this building.
The shape of a football field is the shape of a movie screen. There's something about the way the spectacle of the game, the visceral nature of the game, it lends itself to making movies. I just think what we've done is taken what every real football fan feels when he goes to a game, the excitement, the passion, and we, through our filmmaking, have amplified it and magnified it and intensified it. And I think that's at the core of our success.